What is time? What is time? Time is the sequence of the stages of consciousness as registered in the human brain. It is therefore a physical event. Let me repeat that. Time is the sequence of the stages of consciousness. A sequence of stages of consciousness as registered in the human brain. It is therefore a physical event. Now notice he doesn't say mind, he says brain. And that brings up a couple of different points. And he says the human brain. Other creatures have brains, but he says specifically the human brain. So that would indicate, if this is true, that only humans experience time, and that it is only in the physical brain that we experience time. Wow. So if I take that to its logical conclusion, that means that animals do not experience time. Do they or don't they?
I think they do.
You think they do? Okay.
Not the way we do.
Yeah, not the
Not the
way
way we do.
Well, you have
Okay.
diurnal animals.
Okay.
And
They do experience something
Okay.
transitional.
All right. So they experience some kind of a cycle.
they have memories.
What kind of memories do you think they have?
They remember people, they remember places,
Okay.
sensing memories.
Okay.
But they also speak to each other without words.
Okay. How? What about their concept of time? Do you think they would recognize that yesterday was yesterday as opposed to today?
No.
No.
They just sleep when they're tired.
They sleep when they're tired. They operate out of instinct, don't they? So, getting back to the animals, how do they plan for the future? Because we know that squirrels put nuts away for the winter. We know that other animals prepare for future events, but do they actually get out their World Wildlife Fund calendar and say, okay, what month are we, what day are we today? It's only 3 months away until I need to start. No, they don't work like that at all. It's simply instinct. They are in touch with nature, and it is the nature of their species. And this is an accumulation of knowledge and experience that they each have access to. How do birds know how to migrate? How do they remember the route year after year after year? In our book, we point out an amazing migration of monarch butterflies. The lifespan of a single butterfly is a matter of days. How in the world do they migrate annually to and from the same spot when no single individual butterfly has ever made the whole trip? Ever. It's amazing. But it's a group consciousness that they tune into. And that group experience is out there somewhere, and they have access to it. Well, we humans have that too, but we've kind of lost touch with it. Not kind of, we have lost touch with it. The point is, we have to be isolated. The human kingdom is the most individualistic of all kingdoms. We are the only ones who can feel completely alone. Animals can't. Even if you put them separately, they still have some kind of a psychic connection with the rest of their kingdom. But we have lost that. It's not a bad thing. I'll tell you that this is part of the natural progress. We have to go through that phase. But we will also regain it again. And not so distant a future. We are actually making progress towards that right now.